I'm live. This is my first time going live on my new computer. So let me know how the webcam is, if it's better than what my webcam was last time. I think it's better. It looks better to me, but I have never tested, so I don't really know. I'm going to wait for people to join before I actually start reorganizing the bookshelves. But that's what I'm here to do today. I'm here to organize the bookshelves. I'm not doing like a major overhaul of them because in general I like the way that they look, but I did just haul some new books, which is going to be coming in a video soon, and I just unhauled some books that are currently sitting on my bed, which will also be in a video soon. Yeah, let me just tell Twitter that I am live. Hello, people. We got Alyssa. We got Austin. Hello, my beautiful friends. Yeah, so I'm not doing like a major overhaul organizations. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I figured I would do it anyways because sometimes a couple of books changes my entire organization. Hi, Emma. I think I'm going to wait for more people to join. But yeah, so as you can see, confusing. The shelves over here look weird. Hi, Julia. The shelves look weird here. You can't see it, but like down there looks pretty whack too. Yeah, I unhauled a lot of books in those two sections that I just showed you. So that video will be coming soon. Hello, hello. Okay, maybe I should get started. I don't know. I wish I could put music on, but I'm not about to get copyrighted. Hello, Alex. Oh my god, all my friends are here. I just need like Peyton and I need John. Oh my god, and Kirsten. Yes, this is exciting. Everybody's here. I'm so happy. Okay. I don't know if I should wait for more people. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get right to it. So I gotta stand up, obviously. So I might play around with a couple of, you can't see my face. Okay, so it's a weird angle, I'm sorry. I might play around with the Shadow Hunter shelves and see what I can do. So I goes to the Shadow Market, spoiler for my next book haul. And it might fit here. I think it'll fit here. Yeah, so it fits perfectly. So I might just put it there, or I was thinking I could possibly do like a whole Infernal Devices era shelf where I got the Infernal Devices, Chain of Gold, and goes to the Shadow Market. But I don't really know if I want to do that. I've honestly never really reorganized the Shadow Hunter shelf. They're always just kind of there. Are you going to let us help? What do you mean? And what do you mean, cover my Funko? You love my hair. Thank you. It is really long, isn't it? It really is. I need to get it cut, but obviously we can't do that. Yeah, it's literally, yeah, it's pretty long. I can't see it from your guys' angle, but yeah, it's pretty long. So yeah, I'm going to leave these shelves for now. I'm going to come, or should I work on it now? I don't know what shelf I want to do first. Let me just see if I can get it sorted out. And we'll see. I'm too short, so I need a chair. Help with redoing my shelves. Maybe I might ask for some suggestions or whatnot, depending on how I feel about it. Rapunzel, you need to cut it. We can't leave our house. Is that Ariana Grande? I can't do my ponytail as high as Ariana Grande because my hair is too thick and heavy, and her hair is extensions. This is au naturel. So let me know if you can still hear me when I'm all the way over here. I'm sure you can. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do this little? No, see, but I can't do this all. That's the problem. I can't do this all with the Infernal Devices. I just knocked over Boo. I'm so sorry. I can't do this all as the Infernal Devices because I have a big stack of tall hardcovers here that have no other home. So, unless, give me a second, because there is a lot of space over here now that you can't see. And there's a lot of space in the paperback shelves that are down here. So maybe I could play with that. Get my mom to? Oh, no. I'm not trusting my mom to cut my hair. Thank you. I like them too. So much so that I had a pair of these that broke and I reordered the same ones. Should you take all the books off? No, I'm not going to take them all off because I'm not doing a full overhaul. And so I don't want to go through all that effort and energy to take them all off. I'm just redoing a specific shelves because overall I like the look of my bookshelves. Okay. I'm just thinking because let me put you guys down a little bit. Behind the chair here, I had a bunch of books there, but they were all Nicholas Sparks, which I took all but 2 off. Julia is going to be so proud of me. So I don't know what to do about those because it's like my odd size paperbacks and like some classics that I don't like to mingle with my other books because they look weird. So I don't know if I want to try to disperse those to other shelves and make another tall hardcover shelf. I don't think so. I don't know. John and Hallie, we need the full squad. I know, right? I told John to come, and he said he'll try, but he's obviously not here. You're proud that I got rid of Nicholas Sparks' books. They're sitting on my bed. I'm gonna get rid of them. So, okay. I need my pop. I need some caffeine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make an Infernal Devices shelf. Maybe one day. Oh, now you can't see me again. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, maybe one day, but not for right now. For now, I'm just gonna kind of shuffle the books that are here over. And we're gonna add Ghost of the Shadow Market right there. So basically how this organization is, and come on, is I have the Infernal Devices in Chain of Gold right here where you can't see it. By the way, Chain of Gold is not proper. Oh, so if you see it like black underneath this, it's not my bra, it's a shirt. Because I knew that would happen. We got City of Bones Collectors, and we have all the Infernal Devices, and then the Dark Artifices, and we have the Red Schools of Magic. And then it's just the novella collections. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, we love that. I also do things by height, so it kind of annoys me when I put books on the shelf. And they're not in high order. Something just fell somewhere. I do have a lot of hardcovers because hardcovers are my preferred. I thought there was something on my shirt. They are my preferred format of books. I used to have a lot more paperbacks, and then I unhauled a whole bunch. But yeah, and I do it by like, if you guys don't know how my organization method works, it's basically like tall hardcovers. I do it spanning the shelves, not each individual bookcase. So I got tall hardcovers. I tend to break my rules a lot too, because then we have mixed stuff here. This is my Marissa Meyer shelf. So there's hardcovers, then the graphic novels, which are slightly taller, and then we have the tall hardcovers, and we also have paperbacks. So when I have a shelf dedicated to like a specific author or series, kind of breaks my organization rules, but it's fine. We have tall hardcovers again, normal hardcovers, normal hardcovers. Then we have mixed again because it's Anne of Green Gables. Lots of different editions there. Regular hardcovers, The Hunger Games, which does have a paperback on it. Hardcovers, paperbacks. And then the bottom is kind of like a hodgepodge of paperbacks and hardcovers, depending on if a series is fully in hardcovers or not. Let me know if you have any questions that I can talk about while I do this. Okay, what shelf should I do? Well, maybe I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. I'm just scared that my Wi-Fi is going to cut out because my Wi-Fi is pretty crap. Okay. So I have a couple books here. 2 of them are new for the book haul that's coming up, so that's pretty exciting. But I unhauled 3 books from the shelf. So it's kind of all in shambles. And I don't quite know how I want to go about doing it. This book was here originally. I took it out because I was going to read it, and then I decided not to read it. I'm trying to think. Because a lot of these are like really short paperbacks as opposed to like a trade paperback. And so they don't necessarily look good together. So I don't know. See, it's all these like weird books here. Like I got like mass market paperbacks, and Perks of Being a Wallflower is a weird size. Then I got a couple middle grades, and then I got classics, which just don't go with anything. Why are you so hot? Oh, thank you. I should just organize books in color order. See, that would be fun, but I cannot separate my series. I cannot do it. I've dreamed about doing that before, and I know that for my personal taste, I can't do that. Least favorite book of all time. So it's this little book called Where It All Began by Anne Reddish Stampler, I think the author's name is. I can't even fully tell you what the book's about because I can't really remember, but I read it I think 5 years ago. No, 5 or 6 years ago. I think it might have been in 2014. And it was so bad. My friend was unhauling the book. I took it from her, and I read it, and it was god awful. I think it was about a girl who got like in a car accident in her boyfriend's car, and she got like really injured, but then there was like a lawsuit that her boyfriend and his family put against her for crashing his car, and all she cared about the entire time was like making sure that he still loved her. But then he ended up cheating on her, I think, but he still loved her. It was god awful. I think it might have been the only book I've ever given a 1 star. I would give it 0 stars if I could have. It was so infuriating. Don't call Brittany. She's my girlfriend. Hope you're doing well during these unfortunate times. I'm doing okay. My day-to-day life hasn't fully changed because I stay home all the time anyways, because I don't go to school, and I only work on the weekends. But the only thing that's really, really changed for me is I can't go out shopping or hanging out with friends if I want to, and I'm not currently going to work, because I had to make that decision to not work. My store is still open, which pisses me off. Kirsten, what was your very first favorite book? Probably the Junie B. Jones series. When I was a kid, I've always been a reader, and so I think it was definitely Junie B. Jones when I was a kid. And then I guess like middle school, I never went to middle school. I'm not calling it. I went to elementary school until grade 7. So that was probably the Darkest Powers series by Kelly Armstrong. That's not one that people really know a whole lot about, but that one I love. And then also like Vampire Academy and Twilight and Harry Potter was that kind of era. Yeah. Ooh, can I please explain the difference between YA contemporary and adult romance? Sure. So YA contemporary is obviously young adults, so it deals with teenagers. So it can range from like, I think like ages like 14, although you don't really see a lot of 14-year-olds like YA books, but it could, I guess, go from 14 to like 19, I guess, although 19 is kind of going into like new adult area, but no one really calls it new adult. New adult people don't really recognize as a category, but it is. And it's usually, like I said, about like teenagers, usually set in like high school, sometimes like first year of college, like Fangirl is. Adult romance, typically, obviously, they're adults ranging anywhere from like the 20s to 30s or whatever, and it's typically just focused on romance. Like romance is the main plot, whereas typically sometimes in contemporaries it's a subplot, meaning that it's not the main focus, but that's obviously not always the case. Junie B. Jones, yes. What is the name of the pink book behind? Are you talking about this one? This is the only pink book I think I can see. This is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is a fantastic new adult romance. So if you want to read that, this one's really, really good. I have been wanting to reread it, but I'm kind of scared to reread it because it took me a while to get into like the writing style, but it is really, really good. I'm too scared to put that back on the shelf now, so it's just going to be displayed there. I love how I'm naive at this point. What's your favorite trope in the YA contemporary genre? I love fake dating. That one's always really fun. That's in the Phil and Boyfriend. It's in To All the Boys. Technically, it's totally in the Hunger Games. We love that trope. What else? I love Hate to Love, or like Enemies to Lovers. I think there's another one. I'm just kind of forgetting what it is. You guys have great questions. Okay. How long does it take you to read a regular size book, 300 to 400 pages? Well, let me just figure out what I'm doing first with this, and then I'll answer that. I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe I'll just put like my weirdly sized books down here that I don't necessarily want to look at, because when I'm sitting on my bed and looking at my shelves, this area is typically hard for me to see. So I'm going to do that. So what's the question? How long does it take me to read a regular size book? If I'm like reading it like start to finish, I read about like a page a minute, sometimes faster depending on the size of the font and the size of the page and whatnot. But like, for example, I read What If It's Us, which is like a fairly chunky book, and I read this in 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. Sitting. I also read They Both Die at the End of the Sitting and A Very Large Expanse of Sea. But like if I'm not sitting down and just reading it in one sitting, it depends. Which upcoming new YA if there's actually any coming out that I want to read, like in the forthcoming future. There's a lot of stuff. 2020 anticipation. The books are just falling off of Heartstopper because it's too tall. The front cover always hangs out. June. I'm gonna take all my decorations off actually. But 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sanya Menon. That's coming out. I think it's now July 21st. It's supposed to be June something. But no, it's not. That one I'm really excited for. That's the third book in the Dimple trilogy by Sanya Menon. Really excited for that. I'm trying to think of other books. I can't really think of any at the moment. I know that Morgan Matson is supposed to be coming out with a book this year because she normally does a book every 2 years, and she's currently, I think, on the third draft revising at the moment, but I don't know when that's coming out, if that's even coming out. I should probably figure this out before going live, but I'm not that smart apparently. Your all-time reread book, like my favorite. Oh, is my Wi-Fi signal weak? Let me push it back. That might help. I hope it's okay. Let me know if it's like messing up for anybody else. All-time favorite reread book. I really love rereading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. That's really fun, but I think I gotta go with Harry Potter. That one's just like an obvious like go-to book to reread, but also Wonder by R.J. Palacio, which is my favorite book of all time. Dumpling's really fun to reread too. Yeah, I think those are like the main ones that I really love to reread. Okay. You know what? This is hard. Because like I have such odd sized books. Like these are all mass market paperbacks, right? And these are ugly. And then we got like The Land of Stories and the Graveyard Book, which are their own weird sizes. Because children's books typically are different sizes, I guess. I don't know. And then I've got some like, I got 2 different editions of The Wizard of Oz, and both of these are like completely different to each other. My shelves are really dusty. And then I have Dear Martin and the Unbound. This one I'm considering unhauling. I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit longer, because it's the short story collection to the Unwind Dystology, which I haven't read and I don't own, and I bought this by accident. For like, okay. Give me a. Have I read Mistborn? I have not. I've been wanting to. I don't really even know what it's about though. I think I need to check that. There it was. I was like, where'd my camera go? Hi Peyton. Julia, don't kill me, but I have 2 copies of, and I don't know if I need 2 copies of it. I think I'll keep with that. I'm not sure. Do I prefer series with a continuing story arc or companion novels with a different group of characters? I think for fantasy type books, I do like an actual like continuing series. But for contemporaries, I think I honestly prefer like companion spin-off books like Dumpling and Puddin' or the Simon verse books, excluding Leah on the Offbeat because that was garbage. Love When Dimple Met Rishi, those books as well. So yeah, I definitely like contemporaries to be spin-offs instead of actual series. But fantasies, I do like when it's a full arcing thing. So I feel like there's just so much story to be told that just lends itself to being better that way. Okay, why are these books so ugly all together? Okay, maybe we'll try stacking them instead. See how that looks. Maybe I can. Or what if I do? Maybe. Alright. Well, I gotta think on that one. Okay. It's not good. Do I prefer suspense or mystery? I don't honestly read either of those, if I'm being completely honest. I don't need 2 copies of Perks, so I don't know. I honestly prefer the movie to Perks. Oops. Which popular subgenre do you prefer better? Historical, Regency, romance, or romantic suspense? Honestly, I don't think either. I don't like historical romance. Like really old historical romance. Like the only like historical fiction type of books I don't mind is if it's Peyton messaged. Is if it's like Daisy Jones and the Six, Evelyn Hugo type of historical fiction. But yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I really like either of those too much. Okay. I don't think that's too bad down there. Maybe I'll just put books I don't necessarily love down there. Maybe. Purse. You know what, for now, I think that's fine. I don't know if you can really see it. I think there's too much shadows for you to actually see that. But you know what, we're just going to go with it. We're going to put my Dorothy back here. Okay, and Toto. Thank you. It's not like strictly contemporary. Are you talking about these ones? Because yes, these ones are strictly contemporary. I tried to put my most favorite books on this shelf. Or like at least the most aesthetically pleasing favorite books. Because like I said, when I'm sitting on my shelf, or when I'm sitting on my bed, I don't sit on my shelf. When I sit on my bed, this is like my main primary view, and these ones are a bit harder to see, especially when they're stuck on this side of the shelf. I can't really see them too well. So that's why I do that. I'm going to move these as well. I've got a lot of decorations just everywhere. I'm going to move all the It Funkos. Because they're in the way. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Coke Zero. Because I am unhealthy. Okay. Oof, okay, that's not gonna work. That book's too fat to go down there, but these are all of the same size. See, I knew that this was gonna be hard. Because these are all the smaller paperbacks, and these are when they get a bit taller. And this one's my only other short paperback. Oh, maybe it will fit. Oh yeah, I just didn't push that all the way back, idiot. But now here's... Okay, I mean, I can make this work. I put Heartstopper on the bottom because it's too tall and it looks odd next to the other ones. I can just stack those there and that there. And maybe put a book over here I don't care about. We've got Beautiful Creatures, which I did just... Oh, it's all dusty. That's how much I touched this book. I unhauled the next 2 books in the series because I read Beautiful Darkness and it was okay. And then Beautiful Chaos I DNF'd because I was just not feeling it. I was listening to the audiobook. But this one holds a special place in my heart. This was another like early YA book that I loved, like when I was 14. So I'm going to keep that one and just put it back there. I'm totally spoiling you guys for my unhaul and my book haul. Yeah, I love Morgan Matson's books because they all take place in the same universe. Did we ever get cameos from Amy and Roger? I can't remember. I know that these three are definitely in the same universe. I just don't know these ones are. I think they are. I have no idea. I don't know if she thought that far in advance when she was writing Amy and Rogers. I haven't reread that one ever. 2020 reading goal. I have quite a few. Do you mean like my number goal, like how many books I'm going to read? Because I'm planning on 100. I don't have Goodreads. It's not like my Goodreads goal or anything, but I'm planning on reading 100 books. I need a couple more books to go up there. I think I'll put these too. Because these ones I either haven't read or don't care about as much. Hopefully they fit. They do. See, sometimes things work out for me. Your hair is so long. We were already talking about this before you joined, Peyton, but yeah, it is really long. Every time, like the last time I wore my hair in a ponytail, I walked into my mom's room because my cat was in there, and I was like standing by her window petting my cat. My mom's like, "You have mermaid hair. Your hair looks like a mermaid." And it was really funny. No, that's what Bijou said. My friend Bijou said that. My mom said they look like a waterfall. She said, "Your hair reminds me of a waterfall." And I was like, "Okay, Mom." So apparently I have a waterfall hair, which I'm not going to complain about at all. Actually, no. I'm going to change some books that are over here. I'm going to put these ones, I think, down here. And I'm going to move these ones over. This one goes here. I have not read The Book Thief yet. Have any of you guys read The Book Thief? Because I have not read it, and I'm kind of scared to read it because historical fiction, like I said, isn't really my genre. But I felt compelled to buy it because it's like a lot of people's favorite book. Not like I didn't even take into consideration that it's like people's favorite book who my reading tastes don't align with. So that wasn't very smart on my behalf. Right, I was going to move these books to this side of the bookcase because some of these are my favorite books that I want to see more often. How many books are on my TBR? I think I have around 50 something. I haven't counted since last year, and I haven't bought that many books this year. And if I have, they're like books that I've read or like read right when I bought them. So I actually don't know. Oh, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. So I actually don't know, but it's somewhere in the range of like 50 something. Most of my books on my shelf are read, which is nice. I feel quite proud saying that. But it's times like this where like you can't really go out and buy books, and ordering books takes a while. Or like I'm glad that I have some sort of TBR that I can pull from. It's forced me to actually read books. Mermaids are the best, yes. Do you have any special edition Harry Potter series? I do. I have a lot. I would show you, but I don't really feel like moving my laptop. How many full sets of Harry Potter do I have? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 full sets of Harry Potter, and I have 1, 2, 3 that I'm currently working on finishing collecting, either because they haven't come out yet, like the illustrated and the house editions, or because I just haven't found them at a thrift store yet. But yeah, I have a lot. This one right here, the US paperbacks, Kirsten actually bought for me, so thanks, Kirsten. She got me that for my birthday last year, and I love them. The book piece on your TBR, let me know how it is. Are there any books that you've hate read until you can't read it anymore? To me, like where I started it and then I realized that I hate it as I'm reading and I just keep going, because yes. But I have not specifically read a book because I thought I was going to hate it. Is there a book I haven't ever read? Lots. Hello. You are the best. So it's back on there. I'm so sorry if my Wi-Fi is really bad. I'm trying my best. These are my Marvel Funkos, which is see. I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel anymore. I mean, I guess I still like the characters that I have, except for Black. Don't necessarily care for her. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Marvel universe anymore, you know? I was kind of like over it. Although I did finally Far From Home. I don't or anyone about that. I finally watched Spider-Man Far From Home. I never saw it in theaters. I meant to. And then I never did. But I finally just watched it. And I highly enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I don't love that, like, necessarily that he's connected to the Avengers, because I don't necessarily like that, like, Nick Fury is in it. Like, I don't care about Nick Fury. But I like Mysterio. He was interesting. I was kind of confused at the beginning of the movie, because he's supposed to be the villain. He was like, he's not a villain. But then I remembered that my brother was telling me that he was the villain. So I knew that he was going to be the villain, but I was kind of confused at the beginning. I was like, what's going on? No, it was good. I like Spider-Man. Tom Holland is great. We stand Tom Holland. Okay, these books are going to fall if I don't put something there. I should really clean my shelves. This is not good. Oh, hi, John. Oh, are you taking an application for a new best friend because I don't like Marvel? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, no, is that okay? I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Hi, John. Did it say that you were here? No, I didn't see any comment from you until just then, so I did not pass over you on purpose, okay? Hi, John. Which popular YA contemporary romance books would you want to recommend to Broadway and musical theater fans? Oh, did Julia, like, ghostwrite that comment? I didn't skip you earlier. I didn't see you. What do you mean I skipped you? Where the hell were you? I didn't see nothing. Broadway musical theater fans. I mean, I'm working on a YA contemporary musical theater book. Well, I will be. I wrote it in NaNoWriMo last year. I'm going to be working on it. But actual books, I mean, there's some musical theater in Simon Versus. They're doing a musical in school, so that counts, I guess. I mean, it's not like a huge part of the book. It's not like a main plot point, I wouldn't say, but that's that. And then Wonder as well. It's not YA contemporary, it's middle grade, but this is my defaced copy. This is not what the cover looks like. Wonder. This one, there's also a play. The sister does a play. I can't really think of any other books. I think Juliet would be a better person to ask this question to. Oh, from Twinkle with Love, I guess. She makes like a movie or something. It's not a play, but it's the closest I can think of. I think Julia would definitely be a better person. I'm not going to recommend the Dear Evan Hansen book because I didn't read it and you said that it wasn't good. So, a YA fantasy. YA fantasy. I don't read a lot of fantasy. Which is odd because I am currently reorganizing a shelf with a crap ton of fantasy on it. But they're books that I read when I was younger, so I don't know if I'd actually recommend them. Vampire Academy. If you have not read Vampire Academy, that's pretty good. It's not perfect. It is very old cliche YA. And there is trigger warnings for self-harm. Specifically in the first book. I don't know. I can't remember if it continues into the other books, but definitely in that first book, trigger warnings for self-harm, which I totally forgot happened until I reread a couple of the books last year, and I was like, oh. But Vampire Academy is good, and then once you read that, you can read Bloodlines, because that is the spin-off series. What else is there? Raven Boys. The Raven Boys is really good. One of my favorites. It's definitely character driven, so if you don't like character driven stories, then I don't recommend it, but I love it. What else? Dark Shit of Magic, but that is adult. That is not young adult, but it's great. What else do I got? I think that's all that I really have at the moment. I have not read like a new fantasy in quite a while. Enough to recommend it. Oh, thanks, Peyton. I've kind of spoiled some of the books I bought, and like one of them is right there, but oops. How do you not know about books with musicals? I totally think that would be something up your alley, Julia. The most tabbed book that I have. Oof. Would it be What If It's Us? It might be What If It's Us. That's pretty tabbed. That's got a lot of tabbies in it. I should count tabs that are in books. But then, I mean, They Both Died at the End has a lot as well. Not quite as much as What If It's Us, though. What a very large expanse to see. Oh, that's got quite a lot, too. I should reread this book. This one's really good. Oh my god, Tahara Mafi is coming out with a new contemporary. That's her next book. And I'm dying. I'm so excited. Okay. Bloodlines. He does not have coronavirus, John. You need to shut your pothole. We love A Darker Shade of Magic. He did not have coronavirus. John. These books are so dusting. And then I'm just putting them back on the shelf without dusting. We love that for me. But you know what? I don't have a duster on me, so we're just gonna go with it. What else can go on this shelf? That is in this game. Not a whole. Dark Visions by L.J. Smith. She's the same author as Vampire Diaries, which sucked, but I'm really liking this when I was 12. So, don't know if it's still good. Haven't reread it. See, then there's still room on this shelf. Why don't I have more fantasy paperbacks? Man, should I just put... that's rude. This is discriminatory. Should I put... No, that's not a look. I guess I could put Beautiful Creatures. No. I guess I can just put this one down for now, and then just put like one other small book of some sort. I have another fantasy looking book. I mean, this one's not fantasy, but it's black, so it will go with the theme. You know what? That is good enough for me. Oh my god, I just missed a crap ton of comments. You are a fake fan, Peyton. I can't believe you. I'm not super excited for that. So hopefully the Wi-Fi starts working better. No, I haven't finished the ACOTAR series. I think I have the ACOTAR audiobook on hold right now, but I have not read Dracula. I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi is garbage. That's better. I don't know. Let me know if it's still garbage. I'm doing the best that I can. I can't do data on my laptop like I do on my phone. I do Instagram Lives. Okay, we love the Soul Screamer series. That's gonna stay there. What else can I fit? I take these off. shuffle that over. These ones can go over here because we don't want to look at them. Well, I don't mind Dear Martin, but I don't want to look at the Unbound because it makes me angry that I bought the wrong copy. Oh, there's still room on that shelf. That's not good. We're just going to try to space it out so it looks like it's full. See, now you guys are so far away from me. Okay. Frozen, my favorite movie. Yeah. I hope you love it, Peyton. It wasn't my favorite. I think it's my least favorite in the series. Not to say that I didn't like it, because I did like it. Okay. I feel like I have a lot of space now for paperbacks. I'm also just kind of throwing these on here in like some random ass order, so. I really hate that I don't have like that these series don't match. Like these are all different. This is like a one size paperback. This is a bigger paperback, and this is a hardcover. Pisses me off, but I don't care about that series enough to repurchase them all to match. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna roll with it, I suppose. I also hate that Me Before You is slightly taller than everything else as well. But that's fine, I guess. See, now I have this big area where I could see, but the only like card cards I have on this shelf I don't want to display. So that's an issue. Okay. Any other questions? Enemies to lovers or love triangles. Love triangles are typically trash, so we're gonna go enemies to lovers because we love that tension. Have I ever teared a book by mistake? Yes. Yes. I said yes because I was reading John's comment. Yes, I have teared a book by accident. Not like terribly, but I think I might have ripped a page in maybe Clockwork Prince. Just slightly. And maybe a book with like Bible pages, I might have done that or something. I don't know. But yes, I have. Like if I gotten like too excited and I flipped the page too fast. Okay. I probably should have done the hardcover shelves first. Because that might affect the paperback shelves. Because I have this that I need to somehow fit in a shelf that has no space. Oh no. Oh, I just dropped Lilo. I killed Lilo. See, the only thing that I can do to this shelf, because I don't unhaul any of these books, is to stack. Because this ain't gonna fit. Why is this so hard? Okay. Well, this is a problem. I need to stand up. This is hurting my knees. Have I read any Mila Gray? No, I have not. Favorite hate to love OTP ship? Well, technically, quick. So I don't know if I'd count that. What else? Warner and Juliet, maybe. These books aren't pushed in properly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those ones for now. Any other? I thought on John Green. Okay, that's something that I can talk about. I like John Green, but specifically, I like The Fault in Our Stars. I have Looking for Alaska still, and that's right there. But I wouldn't like it. I don't think if I were to reread it, but I'm emotionally attached to it, so I'm not going to get rid of it. I don't like Paper Towns. I did like it when I read it, but I don't think I'm going to like if I were to reread it, which is why I unhauled it. It's still sitting in my closet, though, I think. Haven't officially gotten rid of any books in a long time. Shit, where is this going to go? I don't want to stack books. I guess I'm gonna have to. I'll stack the ones that I don't touch very often. Yeah, I also read Turtles All the Way Down. That was his most recent book, I believe. I have not read that either. Is that enough? That is just enough space. Oh, that's gonna wreck a book. Why is this so hard? But yeah, not the biggest fan of John Green anymore. I probably won't read any more of his books unless one of his synopsises really capture my eye, but fake dating or meet cute. Well, technically meet cute happens in like every like romancy type book, because that's just the moment that two people meet for the first time in like a cute way. But I do love a good meet cute. But was that one fake love, fake dating? Yeah, fake dating. I guess by default wins. See, I feel like this just ain't gonna fit. Or at least it ain't gonna look good when it fits. Oof. Oof. Oh. I don't think I like that. Bye, Julia. Favorite love triangle other than the infernal devices? Oh, that would have to mean that, like, it's actually a good love triangle. I mean, in Shadow Me, I don't like Adam, though. Like, I feel like for me to like a good love triangle, it has to either be just, like, done well in general, or I have to like both of the options. That feels like torture. So maybe Vampire Academy, technically, between Rose, Dimitri, and Adrian, although I don't think Adrian was ever really a contender for Rose. So I don't think that fully counts. I don't like John Ambrose McLaren for Lara Jean and Tall Boy, so that doesn't count either. No, I think that is my favorite love triangle. Infernal Devices. I don't think I can pick another one because I don't like all the options. Second Chance Romance or Star-Crossed Lovers. I think both are pretty fun, actually. Maybe Second Chance Romance. That could be fun. See, this is looking ugly to me. For some reason, Furthermore sticks out weirdly against everything else. And then I'm not loving that there's a big blank spot at the bottom down there, but I don't know how to fix it. Because, like, literally all my other shelves are, like, full. So. I wish I could bring you guys closer, but it's not working with my Wi-Fi to do that. I wonder if I deconstruct this shelf a little bit. But this shelf, like, everything fits perfectly. So I don't want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. This is proving to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. One of these books. Flip over, because I've got Wonder displayed, and I have a Dark Shade of Magic displayed. But technically, it need to be displayed. I would like to keep Wonder displayed because it is my favorite book of all time, and I defaced that cover and I like it. So really the only thing I could do is push that in and fix that somehow and put other books there. But I don't really know what I would put there, because like I said, I like my favorite books here. And I don't really have any like fantasy looking books that could go on that shelf, because I don't really want to put contemporaries up there. The only things I would consider putting there are like A Very Large Expansive Sea and Furthermore to go with my other Tahadamafi books. I guess I got some fantasy type books down there. You feel? Why is this so hard? Yeah, damn, I don't know what I want to do. The bookshelf is very attractive. Thank you. TMI or TID? That is such a hard question. Because I'm currently reading Clockwork Princess, but I've never fully reread The Moral Instruments. I stopped at City of Ashes, and I haven't yet continued because I stopped to reread The Infernal Devices. So I actually don't know. I think I like the cast of characters better in The Moral Instruments because I'm like attached to all of them, whereas I'm really only attached to Jem, Will, and Tessa. I mean, I like Charlotte and Henry, but I'm not as attached to them. So, I don't know. I might have to go to the Moral Instruments, but I would have to get back to on that once I finish rereading. Can you please do a ranking of all the Becky Albertalli books? Yes. I haven't read her newest book, the Yes, No, Maybe So, or whatever it's called, because I just haven't read it yet. Are we including What If It's Us in there? Because that's going to make it a bit harder than if we're not. But I guess we're going to. So I think my favorite would be Simon Versus. And then What If It's Us? Although they're a very, very close second. A very close second. But I've only read What If It's Us twice, and I've read Simon like 4 times. So we're just going to go with Simon favorite, What If It's Us second, Upside Down Unrequited third, and Leon the Offbeat last, because it's trash, as we've already established. Oh gosh, this is getting really annoying coming over here. Ooh, you were so close, Austin. So close. Childhood favorite book. I really liked Matilda, and like I said earlier, June B. Jones was really good. What else? Anne of Green Gables is a favorite, obviously. I have a whole shelf dedicated to it. I read that when I was 10. We love that. What are we considering to be like a child? Because I read like a lot of books when I was like 11, like Vampire Academy, which was a favorite. But I read that when I was 11. So does that count as a child? I guess so. So that Wizard of Oz, that was one of my favorites as well growing up. I would read it all the time. Why am I struggling so much with where to put all these? Like, I'd really rather not have to stack them. But I think that's all I really can do. Unless I try to fit all of these books onto this shelf and just make another hardcover shelf, which would then be in between. That'd be breaking another one of my rules, which I mean I've already done a million times, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll try that. I'll take a picture of how this looks so that I can put it back if I don't like the way that I change it to, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, picture. We'll just take a picture of that one too. We'll just take a picture of all these like relevant shelves in case I don't like what I've changed. Okay. I look so short because I am short. I really am. I'm 5'3". Yeah. Oh, thanks, Austin. Always Never Yours. I think I've heard about that. I feel like if I were to look up the cover, I would know exactly what you're talking about. I think I'm picturing it in my head. Always Never. Yes, I was picturing that. I have heard about that. Let me just see what the synopsis is. I have it as want to read. So obviously I wanted to read it. Oh my god, I feel like I saw this on Book Outlet and I didn't order it. But I looked at it because this is looking really familiar. I feel like this could be helpful. Because I'm writing that musical theater book. So maybe I will read that. I never read Gulliver's Travels. I think I watched the movie, or at least part of it, but I've never actually. Funny, I'm not growing anymore. What's the most meaningful YA love story you've ever read? I think Dumplin'. I really love Bo and Willowdean. But also Bram. Oh, I just spoiled Blue and Simon. Ha ha, from Simon Versus. My bad. Yeah, let's just go with those before I spoil any more books because I'm done. I really want to see if there's... Right, I'm going to move these. I forgot what I was doing. We're going to try to fit all those onto this shelf. It ain't going to work. I can already tell you that unless I stack some of these. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I can stack these maybe and see if that works. This one too. But I don't think that really saves room unless I'm to stack another book with this series. Like, I guess I could put Beautiful Creatures at the bottom. It keeps falling. Give me a second while I try to think about what I'm doing here. Because I honestly don't think that this is really gonna add a whole lot. Like, I don't think it's really gonna fix anything. I think it's just gonna make me angrier. So that's not gonna work. Although I don't mind the look of that stacked up. And this just chilling. I don't mind the look of that, so we're going to keep that, I think. But it's the hardcover. It's this one shelf that is messing everything up. I mean, this one also could use like one more book, so it's a little loosey-goosey. Favorite book with family as the main focus? That's a good question. I feel like family. I had a book I was thinking of and I can't remember. I mean, I guess I Wish You All the Best as family, but not like good family. This is like a bad family. Oh, Second Chance Summer. This has a lot of family elements in it. This one's a good one. Saves the Date has like a big family in it. But I really like attached to anybody except for JJ. So yeah, that one is kind of up to you. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all I can really think of. Shuffle. Did my Michael's close yet? No, it's still open. But I'm not working there at the moment. I told him that at least for the like next few weeks. I don't want to work because my mom has asthma, so she is more susceptible to getting coronavirus. So I didn't want to be working, and there's so many people. And there was recently like a confirmed case somewhere near my work or somewhere in that city. My mom was like, "I'm glad you're not working right now," which kind of makes me scared because my dad works in the same area. So scary times. Maybe put the contemporary stack in between Ramona and Alex. Maybe. Let me try that. But I just don't like these books in the stack. You know what I'm saying? Shuffle. I mean, maybe it's the books in the stack that I'm not liking. Maybe I should take... See, it's these Nicholas Sparks books that are kind of ugly, but these are ones that I'm not unhauling. So that's not helping my case. Maybe I should stack these ones on top. What would that look like? I feel like the colors work. Oof, I don't know how I feel about that either. And these still wouldn't fit. I hate this. I want to give up. See, I didn't really like You've Got Mail, so I don't really know. But yeah, maybe Alex approximately, like Austin said. I will, thank you. Perks being a wallflower. Okay. Maybe I just need, I don't know. Whenever I have problems like this, I always like feel like unhauling more books just to make the space. But I don't want to unhaul any of these. So that's not helpful. And there's still like a lot of space down here. But I don't want to put hardcovers down here because that doesn't really go with the organization. Unless I could just put some hardcovers down here next to Ashes to Ashes. So I can just like pretend that it's a part of the organization. I mean, like I said, I've already broken about 1 million rules that I've set for myself, so maybe it doesn't really matter. I'll put these ones down here because I don't care about these ones as much. And maybe furthermore as well. See, furthermore is just like made weirdly. Like it doesn't sit well next to other hardcovers. Okay. Will these work now? I don't know how these were set up before. But I feel like that could be cute over here. That's kind of cute. This was here originally. Let me remove these here. Oh, see, now I've got tons of room on this shelf. I can't win. And there's not enough space to, or is there? Oh, there's just enough space to show a book. So what book cover should I show? Let me know. Which book cover should I show? Maybe either Alex Approximately, maybe Dear Sweet Pea. What about Dear Sweet Pea? Should I show Dear Sweet Pea? Let me know what book I should display in that section. Or should I move Furthermore back up to this shelf and switch it out with a different one and show Furthermore instead? Let me know what you think. What are my thoughts on the lack of male authors in the romance genre? Honestly, I don't necessarily care. I don't read a lot of male authors. I think I read like Adam Silvera. He writes like contemporaries. I think that's pretty much one of the only ones. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really missing it, to be honest. Do I write my thoughts inside the book, like annotating? Not all the books. Some books, like Dumplin', like I have like second copies where I write my thoughts since like Dumplin', Simon versus Geekarella, things like that. Wonder. Display Alex Approximately. Sweetie's on the other shelf. Display Alex Approximately. Alex Approximately. Do we like that cover enough? Do we like the vibes it gives off? Let's take a look. I gotta like get myself some distance from the shelf and then look at it. I mean, yeah, that's cute. I kind of wish it was summer, although we can't really go anywhere anyways. Okay, I think I like that. And that's all done now. So let's gotta put decor back on the shelves. This is supposed to be up here. These are my bookmarks and my I Love Lucy mug that we washed once and wrecked it because it didn't tell us that it could not be put in the dishwasher. So I don't drink out of it anymore. Where was my paper pen? Here it is. I'm still not like in love with this shelf, but to be honest, I'm never in love with this shelf. So we just gonna take what we can get with it at this point. Got a little Toto. And some ruby slippers. Okay. Now I'm gonna put, this is my pens. We love some pens. Those are gonna go down there. And then what do I want these guys? Maybe I'll put the Spider-Man. Do you stand up? Oh, he does. That's cute. Okay. I'm gonna just put black. No, I don't typically put decor on. This is where I end up putting my phone, my retainer. Ooh. Wait. But I have my It Funkos. Or my It Funkos were up here originally, but I don't think that really fits with the Alex approximately vibe anymore. So I guess I should put it down here. I guess there's really nowhere else for these to go, so I guess they're gonna go in the Vampire Academy area. That's the one thing about like my It Funkos. They don't really match anything else that I own. But that's fine. I don't pull these books out very often, so I don't mind these being down here. I guess. Oh, I did have something on this shelf. I do, and I got this. Rearrange all the Morgan Matson books in alphabetical order. No. Put them in put them in alphabetical. Okay, well now Lilo doesn't have a home. Well, maybe Lilo should go up there. But then Scrump, I feel like, doesn't really fit in up here. Maybe put that down. Where should Scrump go? I did it, didn't I? Scrump can go there for now. I got Lucy. I love my Lucy Funko, but she doesn't sit on her stand properly, and it's really annoying. Like, she just like, shoot. Like, I don't know why Funko can't make their stands properly, because they never fit. I think one of the only ones I have that actually fits properly without any issues is my Lilo Funko. But she's got bigger feet. Like, they just, like, she doesn't stand straight. I just broke the stand. It is now stuck inside her shoe. So now she can't stand at all. I just broke my I Love Lucy. See, but Lucy should go here. Let's reevaluate. We're going to put the other mother up there. She can go somewhere. We're going to do this. And we're going to see if I can stand up Lucy in any way. See, she's kind of standing, but I broke her stand. I should try to see if I have any other stand for any other Funkos that I'm not using and see if it'll fit, because she's not standing properly. Lilo. Favorite book with no romance subplot? Ooh. I feel like most books have a romance subplot. I mean, Radio Silence, there's no romance between the main characters, but there are other romances with the main characters with other people. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's a subplot necessarily. I think Radio Silence is the only thing that I can even remotely think of as being close to no romance subplot. I have this Friends magazine and I never know where to put it, so we're just gonna stick it there. I'm gonna sit down. Let me take a look at my shelves. Yeah, you know what? I feel like this works for me. I'm not angry at the way this is organized, which is nice. My only complaint about my shelves at the moment is that my Rainbow Rowell shelf is kind of like slacking in one side because the paperbacks and they're not sitting there properly. So I'm almost wondering if I should put them to the other side. I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with that later because I don't quite know what I want to do. Basically, Rainbow Rowell just needs to publish more books so that I have more space for her books. You know? I dropped my Nearly Hit His Nick Funko. Oh, whoa. Now he can join the Headless Hunt. That's so great for him. We love that for Nearly Headless Nick. Oh no. I mean, I dropped my Dumbledore and broke his glasses. And it's funny because he was on the top shelf when I dropped him. He used to be on this bookcase at the top. I dropped him, and as he was falling, I was like, no, not again. Because now he falls from the tower in Half-Blood Prince. Funny stuff. Okay. That's so funny, though. Exactly, Austin. Which of these taller boys would you want to kiss, marry, kill? Peter, Josh, or John Ambrose? Kill Josh. I find Josh kind of annoying. Kiss John Ambrose, but I'd want to date Peter. I do really like Peter. Do I want to date Peter? See, I like Peter, but I don't like the whole Jen. I don't like Jen being there. I don't know if I would personally be able to handle Jen. So maybe I would date John Ambrose. Yeah, plus I love Peter and Lara Jean together, so I think I would kill Josh, kiss Peter, and marry John Ambrose. Yeah, that way I can have John and Lara Jean can have Peter. I think that works out quite nicely. We're gonna go with that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, my shelves are so pretty. I need to find a home for Tiana because that's not where Tiana should be. I find that I do have a lot of decorations though, and not enough places to put them. Yeah, not enough places to put them. Tell me 3 things by Julie Buxbaum. Let me look it up. Tell me 3 things. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Oh, I think I have actually. That cover looks familiar. No. Oh. That could be interesting. I'll mark that as want to read so that I can find it again. But yeah, that sounds kind of interesting. What's an aviator? I don't know what an aviator is. Favorite Disney villain of all time? I do like Captain Hook. I feel like he's pretty interesting. Ursula. Ursula's fun. Or Jafar. I really like Jafar too. Oh, I don't think I can have just one favorite. Because I also like Mother Gothel. Oh, and what's his face? Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. Which phone do I have? I have the Samsung S9. Samsung S9. Oh, I turned it on. Oh, like glasses? I mean glasses? Oh, that's a good question. Do I prefer YA contemporary as lighthearted and fluffy or dark and hard-hitting? I like both. There's a time and place for both of them, depending on like what mood I'm in. But I do really like when books can make me feel things, like make me cry. Oh, I can't pick between them. I love them both. You know, sometimes when you're going through a hard time in your own life, you don't want to read a hard-hitting book. You want to read something that's lighthearted and fluffy. Yeah, I don't know. I like them both. Maybe one that has like a good mix, like somewhere in the middle. Something that has like the fluffiness, but also like some hard-hitting topics. I think that would be fun. That's a good question though. I like that question. What are you guys currently reading? Let me know what you're currently reading. I'm reading a few things. I'm reading Clockwork Princess, but not currently reading. Like, I'm reading it, but it's not what I'm currently focusing on. I'm reading The Reckoning of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkin. This way, that's behind me on that shelf. But don't know if I'm liking it because I didn't like the first book. And then I'm listening to Caraval by Stephanie Garber on audiobook, which is on the top shelf in the middle bookcase. My friend loves Caraval, and so I'm really hoping that I'll love it too. Any other questions? Yeah, I think I like the way my shelves came out. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, and I don't plan on buying any more books anytime soon. So this should be good for a long while. Well, a bunch of questions just like all came in at the same time. Okay. Which of these Anna and the French Kiss characters? Okay, would I want to kiss, marry, or kill? Etienne. We love an Etienne St. Clair. Cricket or Josh? Okay. Now, I have to admit, it's been a long time since I read those books. I honestly can't remember specifics about Cricket or Josh. So by default, I have to marry Etienne St. Clair. I need to reread those books, but I'm hoping I'd still like them. I remember Lola and the Boy Next Door being my least favorite, so maybe by default Cricket I'd kill him. I mean, I think I like Cricket, but I can't remember. What a weird ass name. And then maybe I would just kiss Josh. I honestly cannot remember any specifics about Cricket or Josh. I only remember Etienne, so that one's tricky. I use something called VideoPad. There's like a free trial of it, but you do end up having to pay for it, so I have that. Warcross. I almost picked up Warcross the other day, and then I chose A Reckoning of Noah Shaw instead. I'm not really enjoying it. To Kill a Mockingbird, never read it. Thoughts on the Netflix documentary Tiger King? I haven't seen it. I've heard people talking about it. I didn't know it was a documentary. Oh, let me look at it. I don't really know what it is. I've just heard people in passing like mention it. Tiger King. Oh, murder. I like murder. A zoo owner spirals out of control amid a cast of eccentric characters in this true murder-for-hire story from the underworld of big cat breeding. Oh. It's #1 in Canada, apparently. Honestly, I don't know if that's actually something I'd be into. If it was just about murder, maybe. But I don't know if the zoo owner. Maybe I'll give it a try one day. I have a lot of things I'm watching or wanting to watch. I'm currently watching Sunny with the Chance on Disney Plus, and I'm having such a fun time. It was my favorite Disney show, or like one of my favorites, and I loved it. And I've honestly never seen that 3rd season that they changed the title to So Random, because there's only 2 seasons of Sunny with a Chance. But then Demi Lovato had to leave the show to go into treatment, and for her own like well-being, to not be on the show and in the spotlight and to focus on music or whatever the hell she was doing at that point. So they changed the show to be called So Random, and that's that 3rd season that Disney Plus has, and I've never seen it. I might have seen like an episode here or there, maybe, but I never actually watched it because I was there for Sunny and Chad, and if Sunny wasn't there, I'm pretty sure So Random is more focused on just like the actual show of So Random instead of like the storyline of like the actors. I'm not sure though, but that's what I'm currently watching, and I have other things I need to watch after. I need to watch on My Block. Is that what it's called? On My Block. My friend wants me to watch that. Caraval, yes. Favorite Disney princess movie? Beauty and the Beast. I feel like that's pretty cliche, but Beauty and the Beast. And if you were to look in my room, I think that would be quite obvious because I've got Lumiere and Cogsworth and Chip up there. I also have Chip and Mrs. Potts over here. I've got a lot of Beauty and the Beast stuff in my room. Ever got a crush on a fictional character? Yes. All the time. Current crushes. Do I have any current bookish crushes? We love Kel from A Darker Shade of Magic. Gilbert from Anne of Green Gables is always a good option. Warner from Shatter Me. I'm looking at my books in like in the camera here. Yeah, I think those are like the main ones at the current moment. Halfway through when Dimple met Rishi. Yay. See, you don't know how you're feeling about it, but you need to love it because you always dislike my favorite contemporaries. Like, I'm honestly surprised you liked Kikarella, but you didn't love Dumplin', and that broke my heart. So you have to love When Dimple Met Rishi. They really were. The 2000s, definitely. After that, they went downhill. Tangled is also my favorite Disney. Yeah, that one's good too. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kirsten, but you have Ron. You gotta let me have Kel. I feel like I missed more comments. It's such a shame. Send us a chance. Then we got a proper series finale. Yeah. I don't remember what the final episode of Sunny with a Chance was. It might have been the whole Sunny Chad end. Maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, she was going through a really tough time at the end of Sunny with a Chance. So like, I understand why it is kind of sad, but I for sure understand why. But I love Sunny with a Chance. I love that whole cast. I love Sterling Knight. I love Demi Lovato. And then what's her name? Is it Tiffany? Can't remember her last name. I remembered it earlier. I was talking to my mom about it. But the girl who plays Tawny, totally posted on her Instagram about Demi and her new song. I think it was For Anyone. She was posting about it and saying how much she loved Demi, and Demi was like, "Oh my god, I love you," and I was like, "Oh my god, you guys are still friends." That made me really happy, because I feel like Demi never acknowledges Sunny with a Chance anymore, because it was like from so long ago. But oof, Levi. I love a Levi. I need a Levi. I want a Levi. If anybody can find me a real life Levi person, send him my way, please. Can I read your name? I might butcher it. S. Omar bin Muzamil? Is that wrong? I don't know. I'm sorry. Tiffany Thornton. Yes, thank you. Levi Funko Pop. Can you send me a picture? Oh, those custom Funko Pops you can find on like Etsy are like so expensive. I really wanted some of the Lunar Chronicles ones, because there's one of Cress in her like butterfly dress. And I really wanted it, but they're like $50-$60, and I'm like, ugh, can I spend that much on a Funko Pop? But damn, yeah. Send me a picture, please. See, they're so expensive, but was it 50 US? Because that would be like 60 something Canadian, and the dollar is shit right now. Finnick and Peeta are also hot, of course. You gotta bring in the Hunger Games. Yeah, Finnick and Peeta. Prime boyfriend material. Yeah, I never watched Victorious. I saw like a few episodes, but I was never into that. I did like iCarly though. And I honestly have no idea what Nickelodeon is doing these days. I do not pay attention. Wasn't Zoe 101? That was Nickelodeon, right? That was my favorite then. $50 on candles. That's funny. Oh, Julia sent me a link. Bless. Yeah, it's .com, which means that's expensive. Oh shit. Hello. Hi, Levi. We love a Levi. I like how they turned like some sort of jacket into a flannel. That's funny. See, Canadian, it's $66, so I will not be buying that. And it says cost to deliver $29. No, thank you. I cannot spend that much money on a Funko that I could honestly probably make myself if I found out what Funko Pop they used. It looks like they might have used like art. Is that an Archie Funko? I feel like that has the potential to have been an Archie Funko. I watch Salmon Cat a little bit, but I'm not a fan of that. You know, Zoe 101 was definitely my favorite. Do I have a musical instrument? Why couldn't I say that? I technically have two. I have a flute, because I played the flute in grade 7 band, because you were forced to play band, or forced to do band, rather. But I never continued into high school because I just wasn't interested enough to continue learning. And so I kind of lost it. I still know how to play like a couple years later, and then I tried like a couple years ago and I could not play anymore. So don't really have an interest in trying to get that back. I think I also got rid of my like school flute book that taught me all the notes and stuff. But yeah, I also have a guitar, but I also never fully learned how to play that. So I feel really bad that I have a guitar and don't know how to play it. And I obviously can't play it now because my long nails, you need short nails to do the notes. Like long nails would be helpful for strumming, but not for actually doing the notes. So I can't play the guitar anymore because I like my nails too much. But I've always wanted to play piano, but we don't have room for piano, so I can't even do that. But yeah. My friend Lorena can play guitar a little bit and piano. She's good at the piano. I think she can play like Adele and things on the piano. That's a lot of fun. I can make one myself. You just gotta buy a Funko and then like one that like easily resembles something and then paint it to be right. Yeah. But that sounds like a lot of effort. I know that Alyssa, she made a Will Herondale out of Newt Scamander. Oh, that one looks really good. That one's cute. I want her to make me Funkos. I think we're like coming up with like a bunch of like Funkos that you could turn into something else. But Funkos that like I would really want like an Anne of Green Gables Funko, even if it was from Anne with an E, which is a show I don't like. Even if they made an Anne and Gilbert from that show, I would still buy them because I just want, like, my shelf is beautiful already, which is my Anne doll, but I would love Funkos to be on that shelf as well. I need to get the Lara Jean and Peter Funkos. They're on my Amazon wish list, but I was gonna buy them and then I never found them in the store, and then the whole coronavirus thing happened, so I couldn't leave my house. But I want those. I want Dumplin' ones so bad. Like, if you can make them for To All the Boys, you can make them for Dumplin'. Like, I wish Dumplin' got as much love and recognition as To All the Boys, but it didn't. Oh, that's fun. Golden age of pop music died before the beginning of 2010s. See, I still like pop music, so, well, not all of it. Like, I don't like some of the really popular artists nowadays, but I still like some. You used to play piano? That's so cool. I guess I could still buy like a piano keyboard, but I still don't really have room for that either. And I don't think have like the discipline to actually learn how to play things. Good Luck Charlie, yeah. I watched that show, not religiously. Like, I haven't seen every single episode. But yeah, I did watch that one. Heather's Funko Pop, that would be cool too. I'm trying to look at my shelf and see what else I would like. I would love a Warner and Juliet Funko. And Kenji. Simon. Love Simon was so popular. Why didn't we get Love Simon Funkos? I know there are custom Funkos out there. I think people made some for Becky Albertalli. I could be wrong on that. But I would love a Simon. And a Bram and everyone. All the friends. What else? Luna Chronicles, like I already said. Darker Shade of Magic I would love. I know there's custom ones of those out there. Ask Alyssa how she made Will paint. I don't think it was that difficult. She just took a Newt Scamander and painted his hair black and maybe painted his coat or something. Definitely ask her. I feel like she did, like, Newt was like holding something that she made. I think he was holding a wand and she like made it into like a sword or like something. But I don't think it was that hard for her. I feel like definitely like Jem and Tessa. Tessa would definitely be harder. Because like she wears like the old-timey dresses, and I don't know if there are any old-timey dressy Funkos. Are there anything for like Downton Abbey? That's the only thing I can kind of think of that would be in like that time era. I would also love a Finnick and a Haymitch. Those ones would be cute. Most underrated Disney Channel show. I feel like Sign with a Chance is pretty underrated. Yeah, I feel like that one. I can't really think. I feel like the other ones I like are like the more popular ones. So yeah, I definitely think Sunny with a Chance was never given the love that it deserved. Ooh, that could be fun, Julia. I'm not going to stop you from doing that because that sounds fun. Yeah, text Alyssa and tell her to send you a picture because it's really cute. Oh, I also love That's a Raven. I remember I was watching Cory in the House. I don't know if I watched it like a lot, but I did watch it. Yeah, I heard that the dude who plays Cory is not a good guy. He was like accused of like sexual harassment or something, I think. Or went to jail for something. He did something bad. Same, Peyton. I'm not going to tell you my full name. Because privacy. Yeah, I love Sunny with a Chance. I'm sad that, I feel bad. Like, the only reason why I'm not mad that it never got a good ending was because Demi Lovato was going through such a hard time. That was like around the time that she went to like rehab and everything for the coke and alcohol addictions and everything. And then she said publicly that she didn't want to do another season because she felt like it wouldn't be good for her mental health to go back. Yeah, I think at that point she just needed to kind of be out of the spotlight and do like her own thing and focus on music and whatnot. That was like 2009, 2010 era, I think, that she was doing that. Yeah, I feel for Demi for sure. She's gone through a lot. But that was one of my favorite shows. I love Demi. Oh my god, I just watched the episode last night where Selena Gomez was on the show. And I remembered her being on the show, but I couldn't remember why she was on the show. And it's because she was playing herself, but she was auditioning to play Sunny in Chad's movie of his life, which was really funny. And she was like shadowing Sunny throughout the entire day. And it was really funny because they made like references to Woods is Waverly Place. And then she also made references to Camp Rock, but it was Camp Hip Hop instead. And they had like people in the background behind her that looked like the Jonas Brothers, and it was so iconic. I don't know if I ever caught on when I was younger that Camp Hip Hop. Worst Disney Channel show of all time. Ooh. I feel like I'm blanking. Well, Oliver never technically left the show. He just started making guest appearances. Like, he wasn't on the show, like, religiously. But he was still, like, on the show. Worst Disney Channel show? Why am I blanking? I was never a huge fan of Austin and Ally. I would sometimes watch it for, like, some of, like, the drama between Austin and Ally, but I wouldn't say it's, like, the worst show. The Next Step was okay, and then it got really weird after characters left. I really liked Riley and James, I think it was, and then they left the show, and I was like, I don't care anymore. But I can't remember what other shows. Is The Next Step on Disney Plus? I don't think it is. That's Netflix. That's not gonna be there. No. Shows and see. If I can see anything that I didn't like that I remember watching. I feel like I wasn't really paying a lot of attention. Jessie, I didn't really like Jessie that much. I watched it when it first came out, and then I kind of didn't really care. Good Luck Charlie was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Jonas, I loved Jonas when it came out, but I don't think it was that good. I also never really religiously watched that either. Liv and Maddie, I mean, I never really watched that either, so I can't really say. I did watch parts of it though. Mind what Phineas and Ferb. I was never a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I would pretty much only watch that in the mornings because there's never anything else on TV while I was eating breakfast. Raven's Home. Raven's Home, I started watching and then I lost track of the episodes and I stopped watching, but I wouldn't say that's bad. Oh my god, The Replacements. I used to love that show. I'm adding that to my list. I used to love The Replacements. I don't actually know if I've ever browsed through their TV shows. Shake It Up. I think Shake It Up's my least favorite now that I'm looking at it. I never really liked that show. Not a huge fan of Bella Thorne. The newer Disney shows are definitely poo. I'm also sad that Demi and Selena aren't really good friends anymore. I think that they like still have like an appreciation for each other. I just don't think they hang out or anything. Oh my god, High School Musical, the musical series is so good. I have a whole playlist book tape for all the songs. It was literally amazing. I didn't have high expectations for it. But I watched that first episode. I'm like, I think I'm obsessed with this. I don't remember Fish Hooks. Yeah, I didn't really like Phineas and Ferb. I feel like a lot of people do, but not me. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and On Deck, those shows were good. We stand those. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to go with Shake It Up or Jessie as being my least favorites. And Phineas and Ferb. Didn't really like those. What are your guys' favorite Disney Channel original movies? Because mine is Starstruck. I stand a Starstruck. And Camp Rock and things like that, but definitely Starstruck I think is my favorite. I don't know why. It's just I love me some Sterling Knight. I love me some Sterling Knight. Iconic. Yeah, I don't know what fish hooks is. That does not ring a single bell in my mind. Sterling Knight. Oh my god, everyone's just like starstruck. Sterling Knight was so good. Princess Protection Program, also iconic. And Demi in it. Barney, we love it. I don't know what Max Keebler's big move is. Don't know what that is, but I also love Lemonade Mouth, obviously High School Musical. Oh, Ant Farm. I didn't really like Ant Farm either. That's not on Disney Plus. That's not on Disney Plus. What else is there? There's Camp Rock, obviously. We love movies that were from TV shows and then to movies. Like, we love the Wizard of Waverly Place movie. We love the Hannah Montana movie. Twitches. Twitches is good, too. And then, what else? I had another one on the tip of my tongue. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the movie. I don't remember exactly. Oh, no, it was a Sweet Life on Deck movie or something. I don't remember that too much, but I know that it was good. Oh, I can totally see that, Peyton. I think I remember you telling me about that when we were first friends. But honestly, I see it. I'm sorry, but I do. You definitely look like Olive. 100%. Yeah. It was a good movie. Austin. It was good. We love that movie. Oh, I don't know if we can be friends if you don't like the Wizards of I can't speak. Wizards of Waverly Place movie. It was so good. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I can't stay on here for much longer because my laptop is starting to get a bit of a low battery, but I can probably stay for a little while longer. Lily as well. I mean, I don't think you look like Olive anymore. I think maybe when you were younger and maybe didn't wear makeup, I feel like your baby face, like your early booktube days, is when you really looked like Olive. I don't think you look like her anymore necessarily. But yeah. I never saw Cadet Kelly, but I did like the Cheetah Girls when I was younger. I had a Cheetah Girls doll. But honestly, I don't remember actual Cheetah Girls. Like, I don't remember any of their songs. I don't remember their movie. But I have a Cheetah Girls doll. It's weird. Austin. I can't. That blows my mind. I don't think I actually look like any celebrity. Like, Peyton, I know you get, like, compared to quite a few celebrities. Aren't you also compared to, like, Sophie Turner or something? Or am I making... Yeah, Sophie Turner. There you go. But I never get compared to celebrities, except for my coworker said I look like Katy Perry. And I was like, are you blind? I look nothing like Katy Perry. Like, she's literally so weird and delusional. I look nothing like Katy Perry. But every time she says it, I'm like, okay, sure. I don't think I look like any celebrity. But yeah, I see Sophie Turner too, for sure. But yeah, I feel like your baby face was definitely Olive. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, I don't see Katy Perry either. I don't look like any celebrity. I am my own unique person. Okay, I don't look like no celebrities. Yeah, no, I don't look like any celebrity. Interesting. I don't know why I don't know where she got Katy Perry. Stuck in the Suburbs. I don't think I ever watched that either, if I'm being honest. Julia sent me a tweet. I never saw Descendants, but I don't really have an interest in seeing it. I thought they heard that they were making another movie. Did I hear wrong? But I thought I heard they were making another Descendants movie, and I was like, oh, but he's dead. Oh my god, somebody replied to one of Julia's tweets with just like a montage of Chad Dillon Cooper moments, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited to get to season 2 when Chad Dillon Cooper is at his prime. Oh, we're so excited. Like Zendaya. Zendaya's pretty. She's not my favorite, like, person in the world. Like, I think the only thing I've liked her in is Spider-Man. But, yeah, Zendaya's pretty. Yeah, I totally thought I heard that they were doing another Descendants movie. Like, I know he died. That was really sad because he was my age, I think. I think he was my age, which was really sad. Poor kid. But, yeah, I thought I heard that they were making another one. Am I just making that up? Because I totally thought that I heard that. That's weird. I'm gonna grab my pop because I'm getting thirsty. Okay, I'm back. Any other questions or topics of conversation? Who's your favorite Disney character, like, love interest? Because I think mine would definitely have to be Jessie from Hannah Montana, but also Mason. We love Mason from Wizards. And then, of course, Chad Dillon Cooper. We love Chad Dillon Cooper. Shut up, Julia. Who else do I love from Disney? Disney love interests. Pepsi is disgusting. The only Pepsi I will drink is if it's Pepsi Cherry. Diet Pepsi Cherry. No. I like Coke. Coke is my life. But only Coke Zero. Regular Coke is too sweet, and Diet Coke just don't taste right. Read It and Weep. Oh my god, I watched that the other day. I used to love that as a kid, and I completely forgot about it until I was browsing movies on Disney Plus and I saw it. And I was like, oh my god, I remember this movie. I meant like Disney Channel original love interest, but yes, Prince Eric. We stand on Prince Eric. Justin. Yeah, we do love Justin. But he's not a love interest. We do love Justin. Yeah, I feel that too, for sure. Water. I don't like water. I know, like, you need water, but, like, I consist of pop. Pop is the only thing I drink. I find non-diet pops are way too sugary. Like, not like, yeah, they're like too sweet. I have like a very low sweet tolerance. So it makes me feel sick. I like the zero. Maybe it's because my mom drinks diet drinks more than regular drinks. That's just kind of what I was raised on. I don't know. I find water taste disgusting. But then again, I wasn't raised on water either because my parents didn't really like water, so they never made me drink it. Yeah, I also don't know how to swim because they didn't know how to swim. So let's just blame my parents for everything. Everything that's wrong. That was mean. I don't mean that. Christopher Wilde! Basically, Sterling Knight is my favorite love interest. Oh my god. Oh, bye. Thanks for joining. It was nice having you. Thanks for all the questions that you asked. Oh my god, I love Christopher Wilde. I'm totally gonna end up watching Starstruck soon, aren't I? I just watched it not that long ago, too. He's just so cute. Like, when Sterling Knight smiles with those blue sparkly eyes of his, my whole body just melts, okay? He is just, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think Sterling Knight is as attractive now. Hi, Alex. But yeah, I love me some Sterling Knight. That'd be funny, Julia. We should start tagging him in it so he'll see it. I think he was doing, like, I think he does more, like, indie, like, films, and I think he was doing a show at some point, like, last year or something, but I don't really follow him anymore. He was on Melissa and Joey. He played, the niece's boyfriend for a while, but he wasn't as attractive on that show. He kind of gained a bit of weight in his face, and so, like, his beautiful jawline was gone, and it was kind of sad. But, yeah, we love a Sterling Knight. Same, Austin. It's literally my favorite. Like, I watch it all the time. It's just like, it's iconic. And then the girl who plays Jessica, yeah, the girl who plays Jessica, she dated Louis Tomlinson before he got back together with his ex-girlfriend Eleanor, who was my favorite, but he totally dated her. Her name's Danielle. And I thought that was funny. I wish I could date Louis Tomlinson. That's a lie. He smokes. I wouldn't actually want to date Louis. I don't want to date Niall because he doesn't smoke. If I have a boyfriend who smokes, he's not allowed to smoke around me. Like, no, you know what? Not allowed to smoke at all. Okay, I don't want to date anybody who smokes because that's just gross. No thanks. The girl who plays Jessica, she totally is. We love her. Starstruck is the best. It's definitely like my favorite. Same, Austin. I also wish that I could date somebody, but I'm lonely. Oh yeah, Harry is great too. Yeah, definitely Niall or Harry. Yeah, because neither of them smoke, but Harry does do shrooms. Harry does do drugs, and I'm also not a fan of that. Like, if anybody does drugs around, like, okay, you can do drugs, like, you do you, just don't do it when you're around me, you know? I'm not a fan of that. Don't do it around me. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to, no thanks. But Niall is the good boy. We love Niall. He's my unproblematic king. Oof. Oof, Austin. Just one big oof. Oh my god, I really want to watch Starstruck now. I just want to watch anything that has Sterling Knight in it. He was also in 17 again, which I completely forgot about. But he was in 17 again. And now that just makes it funnier for me anytime Chad mentions Zac Efron, because he was in a movie with Zac Efron. So there's that part where he like has like a band wall with everyone that's banned from the Falls, and Zac Efron is banned, and they're like, "Why is he banned?" He's like, "Cause I want it. Like, cause there's gonna be one day where Efron's gonna walk in here and be like, sorry, you're banned." It's pretty funny. A watch party for Starstruck. That's funny. Sorry, I'm texting Julia. Harry likes to write music when he's on shrooms. So his song She off Fine Line, he said he did while he was on shrooms. Ooh, we don't stan, Alex. But also Move My Love Life so sucks. It's non-existent. Okay, I don't even have a love life. There's nothing. There's nothing. Yes, I agree. You know what's really weird about Disney Plus? They need to get their shit together, okay? Because their skip intro doesn't work properly. Okay, I keep getting it on Sunny with a Chance, and it keeps like not coming when the intro's on, and I'm like, well, what the hell is the point of that button being there? And then also it would like when it goes like to the next episode, it'll like make the episode small in the corner, and then it'll have like a countdown to the next episode, and then it will cut off the very end of the episode to go to the next one. I'm like, I wanted to see those last 2 seconds, please. I feel like I'd write better if I was drunk. I mean, probably, because we wouldn't think as much. But yeah, I don't like drinking, so. What did you think of? Were you thinking of 17 again? What were you thinking of? Did I say anything else about Sunny with a Chance? Or like the skip intro thing? Maybe it's just for Sunny with a Chance, because I don't remember having that issue with the last show that I watched. But did I ever watch it on my laptop? I don't know. I mean, it was happening to me on my TV today too. I was watching while I was eating my lunch. I don't know, but basically all I want to do in my life right now is watch Sunny with a Chance. Like, I'm proud of myself for actually getting writing done yesterday, because Sunny with a Chance was on my mind the entire day. Oh, I love that for you, Alex. Are they cute? They better be cute, because you deserve somebody cute. The skip in the intro, yeah. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to get writing done today. Which, by the way, my new story idea, I know that only Julia, Peyton, and Alyssa know what it's about. Maybe John. Maybe. But I'm trying not to tell too many people, but I told them because they know like what it's based off of. But yeah, I have a new story idea that is loosely based off of a real life thing that happened to me in high school. And it's a book I've been wanting to write for years, and I can't stop thinking about it now that I actually have like a solid idea for it. And I keep listening to the playlist and looking at the Pinterest board, and it is a problem. I made like a million mock covers for it the other day, just playing around. But oof. One is the guy who was obsessed with me in high school. I had nobody obsessed with me in high school, so we love that for me. Or maybe I did and they just didn't let me know they were obsessed. I don't think she is. I think she was here at the very, very beginning and then she ditched us. John, too. John wasn't here for very long either. How rude. We do not stand them. But I love Alyssa, too. But no, I don't think she's still here. But if she does, she shall speak. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited about this new novel idea. I'm really excited. He asked out my best friend because I wouldn't go out with him. Oh, that's sketchy. Do you really want to go out on a date with him, Alex? Because you don't have to. He sounds a little sketchy. Yeah, you did miss John. He was here for like a hot minute. Ooh, that sucks. That ain't hot, Austin. No. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I had nobody who was obsessed with me in high school, so we love that for me. I was lonely. Yeah, we love that. Oh, okay. Let me know if it actually turns out to be a date and tell me how it goes. Let me live vicariously through you and your dating experiences. Oh, see you later, Peyton. Thanks for joining. If I'm still here when you're done, great. I don't think I will be because we've been going for 2 hours almost. So I should probably leave soon because this is probably going to be boring and nobody's going to watch this back. So plus, I literally have been talking the majority of this time and not reorganizing, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're not even like talking about books. Oh, I know you got stories, girl. I know you got stories. You got to share them with me because I have not even talked to a boy since a long time. It's been months. And I've not kissed a guy or dated a guy in 4 years. I'm lonely. I think it'll be boring for people who watch back on it if anybody chooses to watch back. Oh, we all know. I remember when we first started talking, you had so many stories. Can you guys believe that we've been friends for 2 years? We started being friends in 2018 when Love, Simon came out, a little bit before Love, Simon. And I remember that because I was texting you guys in the theater before I saw the movie. I remember that. So we've been friends for 2 years. Why did I say that so weirdly? I don't know. I've been friends with Peyton and Julia for 5 years. Well, specifically Peyton for 5 years. I can't remember if me and Julia were also friends that same year or if we became friends the next year. But me and Peyton for sure, 5 years. We stan. Wow, you have a specific day? Do we start talking on March 27th? That's very specific. I've been on BookTube for 5 years as of March 30th. Yeah, I think so too, Julia. Because all I remember specifically Camp NaNoWriMo 2016. But I think we were friends before that. I just don't know for how long we were friends before that. I'm not sure. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. I've been on BookTube for 5 years. Is that what I was saying? I was going to say I've been a fan of One Direction for 7 years. 7 years as of March 30th or 31st or something. Like officially like a stan, because like I liked them a little bit before, but I became like an ultimate like fangirl when they did the Kids' Choice Awards in 2012, because I remember watching it and like fangirling and flailing on the couch, and that's like the first moment I remember like standing them. But I can't remember the day that I watched What Makes Me Beautiful, because that's when I became like a fan. I don't know. Yeah, Golden Trio. Has it been called that since 2016 with the same picture and everything? We stand. Wow. Yes, the inspiration for Lila, Megan, and Piper and Reasons Why Not To. Their group chat is called the Golden Trio. Yes, we stand. Also, I totally realized, oh god. Okay, so in Reasons Why Not To, Megan, who's loosely based off of Julia, her username I just kept as a Reader's World. I'm like, that feels kind of weird that that's like a real username, and I'm now just realizing that I changed it to A Bookish World, which is literally almost the exact same name as you, Alex. I apologize. Is that okay if I keep it as a Bookish World, or should I change it again? Because I don't mind changing it again. I'm not overly attached, but I just realized that yours is My Bookish World and Megan's is now A Bookish World. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Can I keep it like that, or do you want me to change it? Because I don't mind changing. But oof. iCarly, oh yeah, the iCarly episode. How iconic. Their acting though, and I hated how they made Harry like the center of everything, but like I guess it kind of makes sense because he was kind of like the main character. It's fine. Okay, great. Because I just realized that. I was just trying to think of like another like a bookish word, and bookish came to mind. I was like, oh okay, A Bookish World. Okay. I just felt weird keeping them as a Reader's World, because I was like, well, people can just like look up and then actually find Julia, and that just feels like too real. Like there needs to be some sort of separation. Yeah, Carly were first. I can't remember why, but they were like at Carly's like apartment, and then Harry got sick, and she was like taking care. Oh, they were supposed to be on her show. I think that was why they were there. She was supposed to be on the iCarly show, and then Harry got sick and whatnot. I don't remember details. I have not seen it in a long time. Fred, yeah. I don't remember when he was on iCarly. I don't think, but I remember Fred. Watched him, but he was annoying. I think he's still making videos, is he not? Just not as that like character. I think he's still making videos. He's just more like subdued. Off here soon because I need to write because I haven't done that yet. Fred was like an acid trip. I don't disagree. Yes, his name is Lucas, right? Yeah. I don't watch him. He's kind of like Miranda in a way, like Colleen, where she has like a character, but I don't think he made videos as himself in that time, did he? I also don't know who his brother is, so yeah. I never really, like, when I was watching YouTube back then, I was watching like beauty gurus because I wanted to be one, even though I like didn't wear makeup. I wanted to be a beauty guru. Like I would like dream about making a what's in my purse video, and I would actually like sit down and like film myself doing what's in my purse, even though I knew I couldn't upload it because I didn't have a way to edit it, and my mom wouldn't let me have a YouTube channel. But I really wanted a beauty channel, and I really wanted to do what's in my purse videos because why not? And like back to school videos, I really wanted to do back to school videos. And I would pretend to film them whenever I got my new school supplies. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I watched like back to school videos and like study tips, especially like right before high school. And then I'd watch like beauty videos. There was one YouTuber I used to watch. I think it was Megan Hart's Makeup or something along those lines. I watched her a lot. What's in your purse? Bookish edition. Yes, I don't have a bookish purse, so that's not helpful. I am going to make a video, however, about my like reading essentials that Emma Books did recently. I'm doing that soon when I actually sit down to film. next. I was going to film it the other day, and then I took 40 minutes to film 2 different videos. Like, I filmed one video 40 minutes, another one 40 minutes. And it was just too much sitting down on my floor and talking, so I couldn't do it anymore. But I am going to do a reading essentials video. I don't know how exciting that will be, but I'm going to do it anyways. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's like in my nose, but it's not coming out. What's in your purse? Oh my god, I've been here for 2 hours. I'm so sorry for taking up this much time of your day. Yeah, I feel like YouTube live shows are always more successful than Instagram. For some reason, more people show up on YouTube. I always feel so awkward on Instagram lives now because nobody ever joins. Sorry, I'm on Twitter. Oh, somebody just finished their work in progress. I'm going to tell them congrats. Congratulations. A wonderful 2 hours. Oh, Kirsten is the sweetest. Questions. I'm just gonna keep talking. Oh, the cursed child just posted like a dorm, like characters in dorms. It's like, where are you staying? I think it has to be in dorm number 2 because there's Scorpius in it. So we're gonna say in dorm number 2. Dorm 2. Cause Scorpius. Why can't I type with one hand? Scorpius, hard eyes. And why aren't Scorpius and Albus in the same dorm? Excuse me. Oh, you tweeted that I was going live and you were excited. And I was like, oh, so cute. What did I do? Oh, wow. J.K. Rowling just tweeted, and I know we don't love J.K. Rowling anymore, but she's been tweeting a lot recently, and not like bad shits, like that's good. But she said, I know she's a Snape lover, and I hate Snape, but this is talking about Alan Rickman at the end, so it's fine. But it says, in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Snape makes his first appearance with his back to the audience. At the dress rehearsal, I saw him in his long black wig, and my eyes filled with tears because for a split second, my irrational heart believed when Snape turned around, I'd see Alan. That is depressing because I think, yeah, that was 2016, so that was the year that Alan Rickman died. That would have been so emotional. Oof. Damn. That gave me chills, literal chills. Wow. Well, Twitter is a crazy place. Okay, I keep getting distracted on Twitter, so I need you guys to give me something to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should probably just go because I've been here for a long time. I have writing that I need to do. My laptop's battery is getting real hella low. And my room is now a pigsty because I have everything that was sitting on top of this thing that I have you guys sitting on my bed. And then I've got books that I've unhauled before doing this live. And then I got all my vinyls and stuff and a book outlet box that I need to dispose of. Yeah. That's crazy. I need to get a better case to put all my vinyls in because my vinyls are just sitting in old magazine holders that I broke because they were too big to fit in. Let me show you guys my vinyls because we love vinyls. I don't listen to them very often because I suck, but we've got quite a few. They're very dusty. We've got Shawn Mendes, handwritten. I wouldn't mind getting his newer album because I like that one best. But this one's also fun. Oh my god. What else do we got over here? I need to fix this box because it'd be broken. Oh, see, now my laptop's dying, so I do have to leave in a minute. President of the World? No thanks. Then we've got One Direction, Made in the AM, and I didn't realize that the song AM is only on the deluxe version of this album. And it's not on here, and it's my favorite song. Like, why in the hell would you name your album Made in the AM? That like normally you name your album after the title track. This is like the title track, right? And the title track ain't even on the freaking album. Pisses me off, but look at my beautiful babies. We stand anyways. And then we've got Love Simon, which to be honest is my favorite vinyl. Even though I don't love every single song on here, it's just it's iconic and we love it. So we got that. And then we have Tell Me You Love Me by Demi Lovato, which I would love, but it doesn't work properly on my player because my player sucks and it was cheap and it don't work properly for all vinyls. So that's why, this is the last vinyl I bought, and this was 2 years ago that I bought this because my vinyl player does not play stuff well. I bought Love Simon for Lorena for Christmas because she really wanted it, so I specially ordered it for her from Target. I don't know if she's ever played it. I hope she did. And the last one that I'll show you, because we stand, is Aladdin. I have Aladdin, so it's got a genie on it. I gotta make sure this doesn't fall out. And then we have Jasmine and Aladdin. We stand genie. I just think it's Disney vinyls are just so pretty. My brother doesn't like that they come in this clear packaging, and honestly, it's not very durable. So I don't love it either, but I love that you can see the vinyl. We stand. I also have my mom's old vinyls. I have an old Peter Pan one and a bunch of old Elvis as well. This is my mom's, literally from when she was a kid. Some of them have her name on it, but this one doesn't. But this was hers. Oh my god, I totally should have played this in. Oh god damn it! What a waste. I should have played this in my Peter Pan reading vlog that's going up on Saturday. Wow, I'm so mad at myself. And then we've got Elvis. I think this is my favorite of the vinyls. It has a lot of good songs. It has Hound Dog, which I love. It's got All Shook Up, A Big Hunk of Love, Love Me, Stuck on You. What else? Jailhouse Rock, Can't Help Falling in Love, Love Me Tender. Oh, I should listen to some Elvis. I have not listened to him in a while. Oh, we stay on Elvis. Okay. Where is this going? Yeah, I also got a lot of old Disney ones. I have an old Cyndi Lauper. We've got a lot of old stuff. Okay, I think that I do have to go though because my battery is dying and I gotta go plug it in. So thank you for joining. This was so much fun. I'm glad that I got my shelves reorganized and they're all pretty and beautiful. Yeah, so thanks for joining. I will see you guys next time. I don't know when that will be, if I'll go live on here. I do want to do more lives on YouTube. I just don't necessarily know what I would do. But thank you for joining, and I will see y'all later. Bye!